Hello everyone. So guys, today I'm going to teach you about the Express and how we can create an application in the Express using the Node, right? So let's start the session. Guys, let me tell you, this is going to be a very awesome session because today we are going to create a very simple application using the Express generator and how we can make a simple web application, and I will try to guide you about the CRUD operation that we can perform in the Express, right? So let's begin the session. So guys, before starting anything, we need to have a simple kind of software, right? Just a minute, guys. Let's start. So guys, first of all, you need to open the terminal, and guys, in the terminal, you need to simply write npm install express generator, and guys, write -g for the global, right? So guys, when I write something like this, it will install the express generator in my computer globally. So let me see how much time it takes. So guys, after doing some stuff like this, I'm getting an error. You can see it is saying permission denied for me. So guys, it might happen that sometimes people try to write something globally, you need to write a sudo command before this thing. So guys, simply write sudo, right? So guys, when I write sudo, it will ask for my password. So I need to enter my password. Guys, after writing the password, it will do some sort of stuff, right? So it is saying the Express generator has been installed, updated one package. So guys, why it is saying updated one package? Because guys, I have already installed that thing. Guys, after writing this thing, you can simply check for Express. And guys, if I try for something like this, now it is a command that I can use to create an Express app. So using this Express, I need to simply specify my application name, right? So guys, I'm going to create my application with the name of Demo Express, right? And guys, after this thing, I'm going to use that simple view equal to EGS. Guys, what is EGS? You will come to know, don't worry, right? So I'm just pressing the enter. Well, let's see what happened now. And guys, let me see, right? So when I write some command in the terminal, it created a folder with the name Demo Express. In that folder, guys, we have a public folder. In the public folder, guys, we have JavaScript folder. In that public, we have images folder, the style sheet, and style sheet has a CSS class, a CSS file. And there's the routes folder. In that route, guys, we have two index route and the users route. In the views, guys, we have two files, error and index.egs. Guys, you can see that is error.egs and index.egs. So guys, I hope so you people have learned about the HTML5, right? So this is like the same way that EGS file will work, right? So we don't need to worry about something what is EGS and why it is different from HTML, right? It is just the same way, but we can do something more than the HTML in this thing, right? And there, guys, one more file is there, that is app.js file, that is the important file, right? And one is package.json file, right? I told you about the package.json file, right? And there is a folder with the name bin, and that bin folder, guys, we have a triple W. Guys, that triple W is not a folder, it's just a file. Now guys, it's telling me some commands. So chain directory, okay, let me change the directory. So I will simply write cd x demo express, right? Demo express. So guys, for this thing, I'm simply writing like this, and it will come to this folder. And guys, it is telling me that you need to do some sort of like this npm install. Let's do this thing. Because after writing the npm install, I can see it has done something. And guys, also it is telling me, right, you can debug demo express using the npm start. So guys, let me go over for npm start simply, right? So guys, when I write npm start, it gives me something, or it is saying demo express 000 start, something like this, node, something is there. So guys, what happened actually, it says that go to the browser, just go for the local host and simply write :3000, right? Because after writing :3000, I can see this shows me an express, right? And welcome to express. So guys, it means that your express application has started. So guys, how this view is going to come and from which file it is being shown here, right? So let's see. So guys, I need to open that folder. Now guys, I'm just stopping my server using the control C. Please make sure guys you use the control C, right? I have stopped the terminal, and let me go to the Visual Studio, just write code star. Guys, it has been opened in the Visual Studio code. So I have opened the project, right? Guys, in the bin, I can see there's a triple W, and guys, in node modules that I have created in front of you. Public has 3 folder: images, JavaScript, and style sheets. Routes has 2 files with the name index and user.js. And don't worry, guys, And views has two things: one is error.egs and one is index.egs. That's a very simple thing, right? Now guys, one is app.js file, and this is our main file. Told you, right? So guys, the very first thing I will let you know, the very first, that is index.egs file. Guys, you can see some stuff like this, right? In this stuff, guys, you can see that is something doc type HTML, that is title, that is relation style sheet, from the style sheet dot style dot css, and guys, there's a title, there's a welcome to the title, right? So guys, this is actually the use of EGS. So EGS say that you can pass me some value or variable, I can simply put that value using some sort of different syntax, right? So guys, don't worry, I will teach you about the syntax as well. Guys, let's see and the app.js file. Because in the app.js file, I can see there's a lot of content here, about 42 lines of code, or we can say 41, right? So guys, in this application app.js file, let's see. It says that we have a var, that is a create error to require HTTP errors, that is Express, because we are going to use Express as a middleware, right? So Express is there. Path require path, cookie parser require cookie parser, logger for the Morgan. And guys, we have index router that says that index router is there in the index, and user router is somewhere in the router. Then we have then Express application is being generated, right? And guys, this is the thing that I written the line, right? I written a line like this, right? So guys, this line says the view means the view part, the presentation layer of my application will be of which type. I said that it has to be EGS type. So guys, that's why it says the view engine setup. So guys, that is a view, says that is in the views folder. And guys, the app.set means that view engine, which type of engine I'm going to use for the views, guys, I'm going to use the EGS type, right? So guys, you can go for the Jade as well if you want to. So guys, I hope the EGS is much compatible with the HTML, right? So I'm going to use this one only. And guys, the logger that is saying dev and something express.json, I'm going to do JSON files, right? Express URL encode extended false. I don't want to get something from the URLs. Cookie parser is there, guys, for the cookies. And guys, for the static files, we use this line to represent the static files, and the static files will be from the public folder, right? So we have the public folder. The static files mean the file like images, the CSS file, the JS file that I want to include on my website, right? And guys, I have used two things, that is app.use slash. So guys, when I use this slash, it means it will go for the routers. Router means the path of the URL. It will check for the index router. If I write slash users, it goes to user router, right? So right now I don't use this thing. I'm just going to go for the simply that by default, right? So let's see. Then guys, app.use for the catch 404 and the forward to error handle. Let's see guys what it means to me. So guys, when I open this localhost and if I write something path like this, and guys, we all know that there's no path for this thing. Guys, when I write something like this, it gives you some. Okay, just a minute, guys. Actually, I have stopped my server, so I need to start the server first, right? Guys, when I write some stuff like this, we all know there's no path for this thing. So when I press enter, guys, it gives you not found 404. It gives you an error for this thing, right? So guys, this is error handler for me, and I hope that this much is sufficient for all of you, right? Let's move further now. So guys, now, so from where we need to start, right? So guys, we need to start from very first thing, that routes. Because in the routes folder, we have one is index. I have created a user one, but I don't require it right now. So guys, I'm going to delete this users right in front of you, right? So just delete this. I don't require it. Guys, in the router index.js, we can see there's something, an Express application, that is a module. So guys, router is going to use express.router, guys, for the routing. Routing means something when I go for paths, like I want to go to this path, right? So this is the index router. If I go for home, I need to go for the home path, right? That is again from the index router. And guys, if I say users, right, users and slash something, guys, that will be for the user router. So guys, I have deleted that thing, so I want to use the very first thing. So guys, let's see. The very first thing is get the home page. It says that if you want to get the home page, at the slash means nothing. After locals or 3000, if I press enter, it will give you the home page. So that is the very first thing to get the home page, right? So guys, this router gets two things, right? Very first thing, the type of request. So guys, the type of request is get. It means if users want to get the request, right? That is the get request, and it is saying the path. So path means that slash means nothing, and that it will follow up a function. So this function accept three things: request, response, and the next, right? So it is simply writing something that says response, that response for the get request. So I'm going to give the response. The response is render means, guys, if you want to present, or if you want to send a HTML file or the EJS file or whatever file you want to send, you can use the render function, right? Because the render function simply asks for the very first thing, the file name, because the file name has to be indexed, right? So it is index file, because it is going to accept the index file. So index, right? Not this file, guys, actually that is in the views index, right? Index.egs file. Because index. I'm not writing egs. Why? Because it is already mentioned in my, it is view engine, that the view engine is of the which type, egs type. So guys, I don't need to mention .egs, right? Simply I just need to write the name of the file only, that is index. And guys, if I need to pass some sort of data, I can pass it like the JSON object. So the title is having a value express, right? So let's change the value from express to my first, just a minute, my first express app, right? Because if I write some stuff like this, let's see what happens. If I try to refresh, guys, I'm still getting the same answer, that is the express. Why, guys? Because I need to restart my server, right? So let me stop and let me restart the server. Because after restarting the server, I'm getting some sort of error. Okay, just a minute, guys. Actually, the error comes from the file, that is the required user. So let's remove this. Let's start. And now this is now. So guys, when I refresh this thing, you can see my first express app, right, guys? So that is the very simplest way to pass some content from the router to this thing, right? I expect, guys, you're getting the stuff right now. So let's move further. Now, guys, in the index, I want to go for some other routes, like I want to check for the about, right? So guys, I'm getting a 404. I want to go for services. I'm getting 404. I want to go for contact me. Guys, it means if I try to access any URL, the path, I will get only one thing, that is error 404. Why, guys? Because we have not mentioned any router for this thing. So guys, let's mention some route for that. So let's create route. Just a minute. So guys, I'm going to create a route for home. This is about services and contact, right? So this is going to be about. So about. So this is going to be services. I'm going to write services. It's going to be about something contact. So let me write contact, right? So that. Now guys, what I need to do? I don't need to mention some extra content. So I will simply okay for the home, guys. This done. Okay, let me remove this stuff. Let me remove this stuff from here as well, and let me remove. Done. All right. Now, guys, what I need some sort of files, right, to access this thing. So let me go to the views file and create some files with the name about .egs. Guys, may try to mention .egs only, right? And in the same thing, guys, I'm going to create services .egs, and again, guys, I'm going to create one more file, that is the which file, that is contact.egs. Right, guys, in all the files I'm trying to write some stuff like this. So I'm just trying to write, just a minute, right? So let me simply write some stuff like h1, this something, this is contact page. Done, right? So in the services, guys, I'm going to create the same stuff. So I will write, this is services page, right? Done. And in the about, guys, I'm going to mention about something. This is about page. So let me write some stuff like this. So let me write, this is about the page. Done. Let's see, guys. Now what I need to do, guys, in the routers, guys, I need to mention the file name. So it is something about. So I will write about. It says I need to mention the services. I will write services, and this thing, guys, I need to write contact. So let me write contact. And let's see. Now, guys, very first thing I need to restart the server. So let me close, let me open, let me start. Right. So let's see, guys, what happens now. So when we start, very first, guys, it is my first application. If I write about, it must show me the about page. So it is saying it is not found. So let me see guys why the error has came over there. So guys, okay, I actually forgot about this guys. I need to write about over here. We forgot, right? We need to mention. So guys, we need to write about as well over here. We need to write services, right? So it is mentioned. We need to write contact as well. So that is like contact. Guys, again, we need to start server. So let me stop and let me start. After doing this stuff, guys, let me start from the very first. And we need to go for the about page. So it is about, and this is about page. And we go for services. Let me write services. It's a services page, and if I need one more, that is contact. So let's see the contact page. Done. Right. So this is very simple. So guys, I hope so you're getting the stuff very clearly. So this is a very simplest way, guys, to show some type of routes, right? Now, guys, let's create this page is a wonderful one. So let's try to make this page a good one, right? So let's start and let's see how we can use the bootstrap in our EGS, right? So guys, for using the bootstrap, we need to actually mention the files in the public folder, right, in the JavaScript, right? We don't have any stuff right now. So let's have some JavaScript. So let me use bootstrap. So let me go for the bootstrap CDN, right? Bootstrap for CDN. So I will go for this website, and guys, I will go to this bootstrap for from the W3 schools, right? Why? Because guys, it's much easier for me to just copy the stuff from here and simply paste it in the and download the file. Just save in the file, guys. Save the file in your folder, which I need to save in my clip and in my application name, that is Demo Express. So let me write what Demo Express, that is, here it is, Demo Express, and in the public, in the style sheet, because it is a CSS file, so I need to store in the this here, right? So let me change the name of the file with the name bootstrap dot main.css, right? So, guys, I need to go for another file as well, that is jQuery. So let me Control C, Control D, Control V, and save the file in the JS folder. So I don't need to go for the CSS, I need to go for the JS JavaScript, right? I just simply write this stuff, done. Next, guys, I need the popper. So let's copy the popper as well. So simply Control S and the save the file. Next, guys, I need one more, that is the last file, that is the bootstrap. Control C, Control T, Control V, and Control S, and press enter. Done. Guys, we have all the stuff in our file, right? Guys, how we can show the easiest? So let me simply tell you guys, I don't want to make you see the stuff, right? So let's see static files in EGS. Simple, right? Just search for this thing, guys, you will get the very first answer. So guys, loading the static file like CSS to EGS, like the very simple way, right? So this thing, guys, you need to do one lot of stuff, right? So but this thing, guys, that is telling me something how we can simply write like this. So it is saying link relation style and simply write a static main or CSS, right? So this is not of my stuff, right? And guys, it is something that is actually used. You can see in the app.use we have mentioned already a static. So it will simply come to know that I'm going to specify my style sheet. So let's see, guys. So let's try to put that in the about file. So let me try to put that in the about file. So in this thing, guys, I'm going to mention after this, I want to link the file, right? I want to link, and guys, in this thing we need to write relation, right? Relation has to be style sheet. So style sheet, and the href stands for the hypertext reference, and it is where in the which folder, guys? It is in the public, right? So should I write public? No, so I don't need to write public. I just need to write the style, right? Style means and style sheet, and in the style sheet, guys, we have the file name as the bootstrap.main.css, right? In this way, guys, you can see in the very first file, just it is also mentioned in the index.egs file, right? You can see in that index.egs file as well, right? It is also mentioned the same way, right? Relation style sheet and the style.css. That's the simplest way. Expecting, guys, you are getting the stuff, right? So let's go to about, and it's already mentioned. And guys, I need to mention three more files, that is the scripts. So guys, for the script tag, I need to mention my src. The src says for JavaScript, right? So I need to write JavaScript slash. I need to mention the file name, that is the by first is jQuery. So jQuery dot, what's the file name? Let me see. It's jQuery.main.js, jQuery.main.js. Right. So guys, I need to mention one more. That's the popper, and one more is there. That's the bootstrap. So simply write bootstrap. Right. So that is sufficient fine. Guys, what I need to show, I need to mention some sort of stuff. So let's see, guys, how we can show. So guys, let's start with the very first, that I'm going to use a div, and in this div I'm going to put the content of H1. Right. Let's see what happens if I try to restart the server. Now let's see. So guys, we need to go for the about first. So let me write about. Guys, this is about page. Is it working or not? Let's see. Inspect. Guys, in the console, if I get some error, like we are getting some errors over the console. So guys, it means it's saying the field, the server responding with the status false before. It means the files are not working and they are not found, right? So why it happens with us? So let's see. And the next file, guys, we can simply see in the index.egs file, we can simply see the stuff, right? It's saying the style sheets, style.css, right? So it is saying style sheets. So let's see what happened in our file. Guys, we mentioned styles sheet, so it has to be like style sheets. And guys, for the JavaScript, we have to mention the JavaScript, right? So this is the simplest thing we forget. Let's see. Guys, if I just refresh the stuff, I can see there's no error now. So it is just simply telling me that this is about page. The content has been shifted, right? So this means it is working very well now. So guys, now I can do some sort of stuff. I can create a class with the name container. So this is the class in the bootstrap. If you don't know, guys, you must know about this thing stuff, right? So guys, now the main thing, guys, I need to start these things again and again. So what I need to do, sir, I can go for npm install nodemon, right? And guys, again, nodemon has to be in the globally. So why use nodemon, guys? I will let you know. Just see. If I do, guys, this kind of stuff in front of you, so guys, I'm getting an error. You all know, guys, why I'm getting the error. It is just because of the sudo. So sudo install, actually npm install, that is npm install nodemon. That's all, and minus g. Now it will ask for my password. I've entered, and it will install the stuff. The stuff had to be installed, guys. So let's see now what I need to, guys. Because when I write npm start, right, how it comes to know that which file I need to start, right? When I write npm start, so guys, let me tell you. Because actually, when I write npm start, it goes to the app.js file. Why? Why it start is app.js file, guys? Because it is already mentioned in the start, right? The start, it is script, guys. So it is saying script, that start means node. Because now I need to replace the node with the node mode. Guys, I will just simply change this stuff like this, and let's see, guys. Now if I write again npm start, so guys, it will start the server, right, without any worry. So guys, now start, and guys, if I refresh the stuff, it is here now. Guys, I'm not going to stop the server, just see. So guys, now if I change the stuff from the about.egs file, and if I change this, right, now I'm not going to restart the server. The server is already started, so I will just simply check for this thing. Now guys, you can see the content has been changed, even the server has not been stopped before. So guys, this is something the use of nodemon. So guys, nodemon actually do the nodemon restart a server if there is a change in the file, so it will just restart the server. So guys, that's why I don't need to worry about the stuff now, right? So let's move further. So guys, in the about page, I did to show some content about me. In the service, guys, I want to show some content about service. In the contact, guys, I want to show some contact. So let's start from the very first, that is the contact page. So guys, I want to show some images. So guys, that is actually the main content to show how we can figure out some images. So let's put some images in this folder, that is images in the public folder, right? Guys, I need to put some images. So let me download some sort of images from the computer. So let me download. Uh, sign up, right? So I will ask for sign up. Guys, in the sign up images, if I can search for images, I can go for some sort of stuff like this. I'm going to use this cute little baby. So let me just download this image in my folder. Where? In the public images folder. Right, guys, make sure that all the folder has the name as at the end. So that's quite simple for me. Guys, I need to change the image that is sign up. So I will write sign up, and that's a PNG image. So let's see how we can show this type of images on our folder. So I will simply use a div, and the div, guys, I'm going to use a class, and that is going to be a container, right? So class is going to contain. And guys, I'm going to use the image tag. In the image, guys, I will be using src, and guys, src. Guys, src asks for the image, so I will write images slash which file name is, that is sign up, signup.png, right? So that is a sign up image for me. And guys, let's see whether it works for me or not. So I need to just simply go to the contact page. So let's simply write contact. Well, I can see the image very clearly, right? So that is very simple stuff. Now guys, this image don't have any height and breadth, so I will make sure about this thing as well. So let me go for the image's height and length. I can simply go for style, and I can go for height, and I can go for 400 px. Let's see, guys, if I write 400 px, how it looks. It looks like this, right? Because I'm going to use simply that is 100 VW, V. Guys, it looks like this, right? So guys, now final image is here. I want to actually have some form over here. So guys, I need to mention one more stuff on the div. So div contains a div. Now guys, what I need to do, I just need to mention this div with the name class container and row. And guys, this is going to be changed from row, and it's going to be something call, right? Call mg6. And guys, I'm going to create one more div over here. So div, and this is going to be have a class called md6. Over here, guys, what I need to do, I just need to create a form. So the form tag dot or something like this. It doesn't matter at all right now. Right. So what I need input. So I need input type text. So I need input type colon text. Right. So name should be something username or some stuff like that. And guys, I need one more thing, that is a password. So I will write password, and the password field must have a type password, right? Some stuff like this. And guys, I want to use a placeholder. So this placeholder must be enter username. So enter username user. Right? So guys, this must have something placeholder. It must also enter password. Enter password. Right. So guys, I'm going to use one more thing, that is a class, and the class has to be form control. And again, I'm going to use the same stuff, class form control. That's that. Let's see, guys, what happens if I just see this stuff over here. Guys, I can't see some stuff, right? So why? Because guys, that is input type. So why the stuff is not there? Let's see what happened. The stuff is below, right? Guys, why it's not working over here? Because guys, I have to use the stuff like this on the same file that is in contact. So before this thing, I'm just pasting it. Just see, guys. Now it is working. So guys, now you can see the stuff is right here, and even if I just mention the height of the image like this, that's why it's just showing correctly. So let me change the height, right? Let me just simply remove this thing, and you will see, guys, we will figure out later. Guys, looks like this. Now guys, you can see this stuff is looking so weird for me. So let's add some more, let's say MT, or we can say MY5, and over here, guys, actually I need to mention MY-5, and again MY-5. That's so right. That looks good now. And guys, I forgot to add one more stuff, that is the input type button. So I will write input type, and I need a button. So that's some right. So I need a value. So register me or something, login me, whatever you want, guys, or we can contact, right? Whatever you want, guys, is up to you. guys, that has to be submit, right? Or you can say send the request. You see, right? It looks like this. Guys, I need to add some class for the button, so I'm going to write btn and btn success. I'm done. So guys, my image is here. That image has a class. So I'm going to use mt5, so it will come below. Perfectly fine, right? So guys, it is up to you. If you want to go for some navigation bar, you can use it, right? So guys, it's just a simple scenario. I have shown some stuff to you guys that in the services as well. I'm going to use the same stuff, services, and guys, in the about we already have, and in the which file it is, and this is our index, right? That's it. So guys, this is all about our files. If I go for about, it says about page. In the services, guys, I have not mentioned anything, so you can perform some kind of services if you want, right? So let's write some div, and let me create some div again, and this div must have a class. Class is container, and container row. And this div contains a class that is called md4, right? So side is sufficient. So let me write some kind of stuff, lorem, right? So guys, what do I mean by lorem? That's just the simple stuff. Let's see, guys, in the services, right? This is the kind of stuff, guys, add in the services. If you want to add more, you can just add more. That's sufficiently fine. You want to add more, if you want to add more, you can simply write like this, right? So guys, actually there are total of 6 divs, right? So this is just about the content. It is up to you guys. If you want to make some like this stuff, you can simply write my2. That will make you much better approach, right? You need some sort of differences. My2, my2, my2. That's it. Now you will see, right? So this is about the things if you want. Because in the services, you can see the stuff like this. If you need some more space, you can simply write mt5, that is margin from the top with a 5. That's it. So guys, this is our services page, and I hope so guys I told you about page, right? And if you need some more stuff like contact, you have the contact page. So guys, it is very quite easy for us to simply put some content over the Express application, right? So we have configured all the routers. If you have some another router, like I have some router like home. So if I write guys home, it don't come to this is error, guys, but I need the home to just show me the content like this, right? So like guys, what I can do. So guys, in the index.js file that says if star, right? It says get slash means this. So guys, what I can do, I can simply just copy this stuff and simply write like this. So it says slash home. That's absolutely fine. So now guys, if someone asks for slash home, it will come to the same page. If you go for home or nothing like this, it is same thing, right? That is simple and cut. So guys, I expect you are getting all the stuff very clearly, right? So this is all about the simplest way to make a Express application, and some routes like about our home page, about services page, and the contact page. And expecting guys, you are all clear with this thing. And guys, let's move to another topic, that is how we can do some sort of storing some data in the database, right? So let me go for that stuff now.